MC Abdul, we are human too. Okay, so it's another freestyle. I got this from the Patreon. If y'all want to make a request, go join my Patreon. We react to all Patreon requests. My bad, I messed up. Let's go. Join the Patreon.
Born under siege, a place where you can't leave. Smoke's in the air, so it makes it hard to breathe. I need my family, protect them from the disease. I went to chase my dreams, hoping that they rescue me. Made it out the maze, God's been blessing me. First time in LA, got God's next to me. It's in my heart, it's in my veins. I've been smiling at the pain.
You know, you gotta off rip. Every time we see MC Abdullah, like we should. It's a blessing, you know, because of what this kid has had to go through just to make it here at 15. It's more than most human beings will go through in 5 lifetimes. Like he's gone through it. And then you can tell in his rapping the maturity. Bro, it's hard. This nigga, I looked at his YouTube channel today when I was just looking for some more content. Because when I got the Patreon request, I thought it was on his channel. He's 15 years old. And look at how he just paints his picture for you. Look at how, you know, usually he has the advantage of the backdrop, and it's just like, if you just look at those videos, it says the story itself. If you just look at the debris, if you look at that, it says the story right there. But now he doesn't have that same thing, and I'm not calling that an advantage, but just in storytelling, you know, it's a little easier to tell the story with that. And he does it just as well. It's not that. He does it just as well. This is somebody talking about his real life, which is what hip-hop is for. Started in the Bronx for, you know, motherfuckers just tell their story. Hey, my name is Reggie Rice. Please don't mess with me or you'll pay the price.
In LA, got God's next to me. It's in my heart, it's in my veins. I've been smiling at the pain. The bombs lit up the night sky and turned them into days. It's hard to come up with the right rhymes. I don't know what to say. I start to cry when I write mine. It happens every day. A lot of death in my lifetime. All I do is pray. This is my story from the sideline. This life is not a game.
And then a lot of death. That flow is ridiculous. And then what he's saying, I don't think, you know, music should be therapeutic for the artist, right? Because if you are actually talking about your struggles, if you're actually being this vulnerable, if you're actually humanizing yourself and taking yourself off of the pedestal that we all sort of paint ourselves in our head, and you just remove it, and you be vulnerable, and you talk about how you fucked up here, and you talk about how this affected here, and you talk about how you succeeded here, and you talk about, and you're being vulnerable, it's gonna pull some emotion out of you. People don't go to therapy and sit down on those damn couches and not cry. It's real. If you're being real, if you go in there lying, you shouldn't cry. You're just a sociopath. But if you're going there and talking about some real shit and some tear rolls down your eye, the therapy is being done. So when I hear artists who are just talking about nonsense, it's like the music's like my therapy. It's like I guess, sort of like an outlet of just having fun, but when originally we heard artists use that expression, I think they were talking more for the MC Abdullahs than the Ice Spices, maybe. You know what I mean?
In my lifetime, all I do is pray. This is my story from the sideline. This life is not a game. I want to call my mama. I hope she charged the phone. Hope my brother's not alone. Hope that one day they'll be grown. This is genocide, but this time it is televised. Don't believe all that you see, cause they be telling lies. I call my blessings, not the problems. From the bottom where the robbers acting violent, killing toddlers, bombing us with helicopters. They see me on that TV and they calling me the monster. That only makes me strong.
This nigga's cooking.
I call my blessings, not the problems. From the bottom where the robbers acting violent, killing toddlers, bombing us with helicopters. They see me on that TV and they calling me the monster. That only makes me strong against the world.
And you know, I definitely, in my comments, see, because, you know, what he's talking about is going to evoke emotion. one way or another, right? No matter how you feel, it's either gonna. And I have seen some people talking, and like I said, it's not about where you stand on in a war. It's about being a human, right? So remember you talk about like a 15-year-old kid. Sometimes I be seeing these comments. I'd be like, yo, bro, that's nasty. Like, talking about a 15-year-old kid like that is crazy, bro, because it's like, oh. I know we live in America, a place of really no respect, you know? It's not something that people here hold to high esteem. But I'm Nigerian, I'm an Igbo man, and where I come from, respect is to be held to the highest esteem, right? So there's no way I will ever feel good insulting a elder to their face, right? I would never feel good doing that. I wouldn't. Maybe when we're all kids together behind closed doors and shit and we're talking shit, that's one thing. But I mean, to your face, I would never. I think I would be a bad reflection of my parents. Well, the elders never talk to us in a way either that would even justify us talking like that. If you know you're 40, 30 years old typing up about how insulting a 15-year-old kid, bro, you're sick. You are a sicko. You are a problem in this world. I ain't gonna hold you. I would never support you. I would never I don't think you're funny. You're a weirdo.
See me on that TV and they calling me the monster. That only makes me strong against the world.
Ready or not, here
So
I
I
come.
do it for the world.
The beat was fitting too.
It's me against the world.
Here I come. You gon' have it.
So I do it for the world.
And make you want it.
I was in the studio, chopping up samples. Electricity's off, we sleep with the candles, sleep with our sandals, and leave the doors open, because when bombs drop, there's no time to grab the handles. Write our names on our hands, just to identify when somebody's...
Man. And what he's saying be such real shit. It'd be hard for me to be like, yo, that was a fire bar. Even though it was a fire bar. It's just like, because what he's saying is so weighted, it's so heavy, it's so important, and I don't want to take from that, but bro, I don't want to take from the fact I didn't even know what I was reacting to. And I've been informed more on what's been going on really through my comment section than I have been, and like where that has led me than I was before. What kept me here as a person who reacts to music was the talent for his creating music. Now, I do think that it is important that we, as the world, sort of just don't close our eyes to what's happening everywhere in the world, you know? Like, you don't forget, Shug, that we're not in this one alone, you know? Like, everybody matters, right? So it is important, and I don't run from those kind of things. I'm not scared of those things because I think it's very important, but I don't want to take from, bro, this guy is such a dope artist, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Faces off, it makes them hard to recognize. Been done our and leave the doors open, because when bombs drop, there's no time to grab the handles. Write our names on our hands, just to identify when somebody's face is off. It makes them hard to recognize. Been through so many wars, I forgot to mention I can calculate the distance of the airplane engine. You think you're from...
Oh my God, he said you write your name on your hand, because when they take your... It's hard to recognize.
The trenches, not ease the trenches. Cause close the eyes and cover the ears, they block these senses. This war is senseless, they treat us like animals. I'll never understand why they built the fences. I just want my dream of peace to come.
What are the fences? What are the fences that were built?
True refugee in my land, nowhere to run to. I keep the hope when they're...
Man, that they say a refugee. Think about that. A refugee in your land with nowhere to run to.
There's no sunshine, they cut the water off, so God let it rain sometime. It's me against the world.
They cut the water off, so God just let it rain.
So I do it for the world.
asking for too much. Just a little precipitation.
For the world.
Ready or not? Here I come. Nah, I can't hold you. That was a certified vibe check. Now here goes another reaction by my hair. Ping music video by me right there. Pow! Click on it. Show me some love. You watch this video as long as you didn't hit that thumbs up button. You're a hoe. Stop being a hoe. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. I am gone.